But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand held. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls boosting so my nigga ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole arm, there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses, the shit, and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the enemy, she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby, like babies. Why they need it back to drive. Horsepower is speed punching. Smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these is stunning. Ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut buzzing. Twitter family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I see your shit and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Bennett. Good evening, Creighton. I'm about to time myself out by going to bed. Okay, Chris. First of all, how dare you show up and say that at the Creighton? Shut the fuck up. How dare you come in here and say that at the very beginning of the podcast, Chris? Anyway, if you are going to bed, we love you and we already miss you. Sophia, I'm trying to do homework. Then why are you watching us? Look, watch us or ask us what your homework is because we're probably super smart and know everything about your homework and can do it. And if not, oh well, you made a mistake by saying you had homework during our hilarious, totally formatted professional podcast.
And I have a PhD.
Creighton has a PhD, apparently. Creighton, would you like to tell us what that PhD is in? Do you even know?
PhD in WWE history.
I asked. I should have known.
You asked and you shall receive.
I just hate everything about all of you. All of who you are.
You just hate.
Paste. Weather.
Oh, Matt, you changed your...
Do you want to know the weather?
Oh, that's your... Oh, okay.
Got to be up for training in 6.5 hours. Already too late.
Who said that?
I need word... that's Chris. I need word of the day before bed.
Chris.
Okay, well, let me do the weather, and then he'll do word of the day. Oh, wait. Do we have to actually do the other thing first?
You didn't...
Yeah, we have to...
The weather first, then the number, then the word of the day.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and pull up the number. This is 127. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, and then go here, and then do this. Okay, so first the weather. The weather in Archer County. The weather in Archer County, Texas. It's clear with 47 degrees, Samantha. The precipitation is 15%, Cramantha.
Why are you saying it
Creighton
like
is Cramantha.
Joe from...
No, that's like this. It's the Bob's Burger guy does Archer. It's like, hey, it's the humidity. It's 43%. I'm not as good as it as I used to be. I used to like nail that voice. The thing is, I'm trying to do Archer when I need to focus on Bob's Burgers. what Tata? Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna complain about it the whole time. The weather's 47 degrees in Archer County. It's clear. It's 15% humidity. Wait, precipitation. The humidity is 43. Welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast, Creighton. What is the... Oh, wait, no. You do the word last. It's 127. So, here we go. What the fuck happened to your face, Creighton, says Flint. He shaved it. He shaved all of his face. You do look way... Like, it's been a long time since you had the shaved face and the hair down.
Yes.
Because, you shaved your face, 7 or 8 months ago.
Yes.
At one point, but you had the hair back, so it looked pretty normal. But now you look like... You are literally a woman. you look literally like... You look like a straight-up female, on the podcast.
Am I a pretty female?
I mean, I'd say you're 6.5 to 7.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's normally what I get. That's my score normally.
Damn. Okay. It's episode 127, Creighton. You know what that means, right? It's time we talk about a little movie called 127 Hours. We should do a podcast for 127 hours right now.
Like what? Just talk about the movie for 100?
No, let's
hours?
do a 127-hour podcast. A 5-day. Is that 5 days? 24,
longer than
48. No, it's like right at 5 days.
It's like a
Was
little
he really stuck on there for 5 days?
127 hours, however long that is. So 48 hours is 2 days. 48 times 2 is 96.
Do you think you
Plus
could do
24 would be 119. So it's 5 days and 8 hours.
it? Do you think you could do it?
Do what?
Like, if you were stuck under like a rock for 5 days, like, would you
I
cut?
think
your
I'm wrong with that math.
Would you cut your own arm off?
I don't know. I mean, it's not about if I'm stuck there that long. It's am I stuck there that long with the same shit he had? Because it's like a incredibly sophisticated person got stuck. 127 divided by 24.
And
So
got
5
out of it.
point. So he was stuck for 5 days and like 11 hours. But yeah, he got out because hold on. He got out because he's smart, and like he knew how to preserve his water as long as possible. He knew how much his body could take in one day. He had a burrito. That's all he had for food. And he had that one bottle of water, and he knew how to stretch that for 5 days. Dude, that's rough. Great movie. I need a dual stream to YouTube so I can watch while falling asleep. It's 5.2917 days according to Google. Well, according to a calculator, it's not. Anyway, that's what I did. 127 divided by 24. But
Clint's right though.
I mean, yes, I did that on the. That's what I just said.
Yeah, I just want to make
Pay
sure
attention.
You know?
Anyway,
Do you want to know what the word of the day is?
what's the word of the day, Creighton?
It's
We'll
more
skip
of a
127
phrase.
hours.
So the December 1st word of the day is fuck Donald Trump.
Well, it's December 2nd.
I know, but it just became December 2nd, so there's not a new word yet.
Wow.
So
The
fuck-
word is fuck Donald Trump.
Yes, well, it's a phrase. It's a phrase, and then
It's word of the day, not phrase of the day. What's you know what? I want the definition of fuck Donald Trump though.
fuck Donald Trump, aka the worst president ever, and then it's used in a sentence. Hold on,
Hey,
if I
fuck
can-
Donald Trump.
It says, "Man, fuck Donald Trump. He wants to build a wall and don't pay taxes."
Do a randomized one so we actually have a word of the
No,
day.
this is the word.
That's a phrase.
We've used phrases before as the word of the day.
What a terrible word of the day. I need some
It is.
kinky
It,
shit.
it is a pretty bad.
It's a
word of
pretty
the
bad
day.
word. That's not even a word. That's not like anything none of us know. Like, I didn't need that definition to know what it meant. Like, I want a word of the
Oh,
day,
so
like
you want
something
you
weird.
don't know.
Yeah, I want like kufluckery or something like that we've been getting, like some
Okay.
stupid ass weird words.
We got shitty. Do you want?
Is shitty really the
It's got a paragraph below it.
a paragraph?
Yeah.
You know what? Read me the paragraph of what it's. I kind of do too, Chris. Anyway,
What?
read
What does
your-
Chris say?
he said I want some kinky shit. But tell me shitty. Tell me the paragraph long definition of the word shitty.
is a very poor quality, highly inferior, contemptible, despicable, unfortunate, unpleasant.
So it's
being-
literally a
wait,
bunch of synonyms. No, it's just synonyms.
Let me finish.
Oh my
being in
God.
a state of discomfort.
Better be a joke.
Being in a state of discomfort or unhappiness, miserable, incompetent, inept, trivial, insignificant. But you can't mess with shitty 'cause someone is someone's name. ... Shitty from yo. Wait, don't use the name in vain, Dinky. I don't know. I'm
Chris
getting in
says, and
trouble.
on that note, good night, my loves. Have a good podcast. Chris, we love you, dude. Have a good time at training tomorrow. I hope you're the best mailman on the East Coast. Wait, yeah, East Coast.
Do you want to know the definition of Babylon?
No, I don't want to just sit here and learn the definition of words all day.
Well, you said you sound like you want
I-
a new one.
No, it's okay. That's a good one.
Shitty's okay.
Shitty's okay.
Okay.
I want to discuss something that you had in the notes up at the top that we didn't get to last night
What?
because we had so many, and I
What is
re-put it in the notes, and that is Halo Infinite having free multiplayer.
Yes.
'Cause, dude, I was wanting to talk about that. Not just that, but, like, free multiplayer in general. You talk about it based on what you saw. Shitty was shitty. Cap. How dare
See,
you.
look, that's what I was thinking. He beat me by a couple seconds. Anyways, so
Clean-shaved Creighton is distracting.
so
Right? Isn't he, like, pretty?
so according
You look like a farm girl. You look,
Thank
you,
you.
you look like a girl that's like comely but could also like wrangle a horse.
Thank
Like-
you. 343 has announced, according to the last update I saw, because I've been following a lot of Halo
Many months
Infinite.
ago.
Yes, that it's going Halo Infinite's going to have
Tom
free
girl,
multiplayer.
farm girl.
So that means like you can play multiplayer on Halo Infinite without having to get like Xbox Live or any of that, or if you're playing on PC without having to do anything through Steam. If you have to do anything through Steam, I don't play on PC.
So
I
you,
don't know
so
what-
to get Halo through online. You have to get it through Steam, as far as I know, unless Microsoft has a separate option. But I know Steam is where you get the Halo games.
But you can also go to the Xbox store apparently and just download the multiplayer, and then you would pay money for the campaign.
Exactly. So really, they're not even selling. They're selling the campaign, not the multiplayer. And I'm super down for that because I'll play the shit out of that
Right?
multiplayer and not even touch the campaign.
But
Like, I'll just watch the
campaign.
campaign.
I wonder if that means that Forge and everything's gonna be like something that you have to purchase.
Maybe, but I doubt it.
I'm just gonna buy the game anyway.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
probably going to buy it anyway, but I don't know for sure. For me, I'm only going to buy the game if, like, any of that stuff is super cool. You know what I think is going to happen?
What?
I think that multiplayer is going to be free because they're going to end up adding a Battle Royale to it.
I think they're
Battle
gonna
Royale
add a-
Halo will be the best Battle Royale. Halo is made to be a Battle Royale game. That game is fucking
well, see,
awesome for
that's-
Battle Royale,
that's-
especially if they just get a bunch of the old maps and put them on one big map like Call of Duty's been doing, or like all these things have been doing. Because, dude,
The video I watched talked a little bit about that because I've been watching a lot of videos about the different mechanics in Halo and how they've changed over time. And
hey Rickma,
there a lot of like people are saying that it's going to be hard for Halo to get into the Battle Royale game because they're trying to. Halo used to be a big multiplayer game as far as like people like it was very popular with people,
Yeah.
especially around Halo 3. But they're saying that they don't think it's going to get to the same levels as Halo 3, even if it had a Battle Royale, because just because you throw a Battle Royale in the game doesn't mean it's going to be super popular.
I agree with that sentiment. Just because you throw a Battle Royale in a game, it's not gonna be popular. But one, this is Halo. Two, we haven't had a Halo in fucking. By the time this comes out, 6 years or 5 years. Is it coming out like in December?
I think it's coming out in December. Yeah.
If it comes out this month, it's been like 5 years. If it takes any longer, it's almost 6 now.
yeah.
There hasn't been like the only Halo games anyone's playing multiplayer right now are the like 1, 2, and 3 on Steam because it's all available on Steam now. Excuse me. If they have Battle Royale and it's taking this long for the game to come out, it's because they're working on the Battle Royale. They want to make it good. They need Halo. Halo needs Halo to be good again, and Halo hasn't had like an strong online presence in years. Like
Not
Halo
since
5,
3.
not since no, it's had a strong online presence, but like of people playing.
Yeah.
But it's slowly dwindled. Like Halo 4 still had a pretty big online presence. They were still competitive, but like there's not even a competitive Halo scene anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gone. Like all the Halo pros are like doing other things now. They're in Call of Duty, or Gears of War, or CS:GO, or have just gone to other games because Halo, like the Halo Championship was like $40,000, like for the prize pool for the whole tournament, like for all the people, not first place or something like that. Like it was really low. I think that's what I've been told. Like no one plays Halo, and we need a good Halo game.
Halo's the game this generation deserves.
Halo Infinite. Hopefully, is just baller, and that grappling hook thing. That's some Battle Royale shit, bro. They're gonna make a Battle Royale. I'm confident, and it's gonna be. If it's what would be awesome, like super awesome, is if the Battle Royale map is the Halo, and it's like the Halo is closing in on one section of the Halo. That would be fucking dank. That would be some baller shit, like a mini Halo. And like imagine you could like see from one side to the other and just snipe through the Halo.
That'd be cool.
Dude. Because tell me you didn't think about that when you played Halo. It was like, I wonder if I could see the other side. like trying to shoot like way over, like that was one of the coolest things Halo had. And like the concept, like for the gamer, the idea of what Halo
instead
is.
Of a storm, it's the flood.
That would be cool, but the issue there is like to make a bunch of individual flood NPCs close in around you. That's a lot of independent files. Like
Maybe
that's
it's
a
not
lot of like
maybe it's like individual flood things, but it's like just the flood, like the grave mine.
maybe, but that's just what I mean is like that's a lot of assets for the game to render,
Yeah.
and that would make it really. But I don't know, maybe it'd be something cool like that. I played Halo once in like 8th grade and was like, can't aim down sights. That's cringe. Well, you can aim down sights on some guns. The problem is
You
certain
have to
guns.
like zoom in though.
Yeah, you have to zoom in.
It's very much a hip fire game. I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah. I don't know. I like it.
I like the hip fire.
I like both. I'm just I'm a nerd for all kinds of games. Like I loved Halo.
Plus, it'd be
love Call
weird
of
to
Duty.
aim down the sight of the assault rifle because then you're just looking at the amount
The
of ammo.
nub thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's funny. I mean, as long as there's like a little line there, that's all you
Yeah.
need. But I mean, crazy that Beyonce made a whole song dedicated for the game. Yeah, it's crazy.
She made
Halo. It's the Halo. But I hate you, Flint. I hate that you didn't know right away.
It took me
It
a
took you like
second.
3 whole seconds. You're like, Oh, what time is it? Fuck.
What?
Forget about it. It's okay. Nothing.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna order a pizza and I forgot.
Damn. Is it
Yeah.
too late?
It's not too late to order, but it's like too late to order.
What does that mean?
It's too late to do it. Like I don't want to do it anymore. Like to order it, it's like
Just
it's almost
order it
one.
live on stream and be like, hey, like you know. What I
No,
mean?
I'm not gonna call. I would just order online if I
No,
was
no.
gonna do
Just
anything.
imagine if you did though. Like you know, that's premium content right there.
I think you and I have a different version of what premium content is.
What do you think they're gonna do story wise?
With Halo?
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna like go back into the whole like Cortana thing, or like?
Well, definitely. She's such a giant part of Halo 5.
But like, do you think?
They didn't beat her. Like she didn't lose.
Yeah, she just left.
No, they left. They got
Oh,
away
yeah.
from her. Remember?
Yeah, they
That's
slip
all.
space jumped.
Yeah, and like basically, and she still like knows.
Yeah.
Like she still knows they're out there. There's
That's
not
the part
100%
that was
sure.
scary because she just showed up at the Infinity
Yeah.
after leaving Chief.
Order the pizza. Order the. Oh my
Order-
God. If I do, I'm not. Like I'm just gonna order it like, quietly while Creighton talks about fucking Master Chief.
What do you think is gonna happen though?
It's crazy because what they're doing is they're pulling Halo Wars and Halo's main story together,
You right?
and a lot of like Halo like canon stuff like that wasn't
You think
really
this
talked
gonna
about.
Be like the episode 9 of the Halo, or really the episode 6 of the Halo.
Well, I don't know. Like the thing I don't like is that the thing that I hate about Halo games is the in between games. They're not telling you, like they're not leaving off right away. So like End of 5 is a giant cliffhanger that they're not gonna fucking pay off right away. Like you just don't know, and you really won't know. Like because like the very end of 5, the whole gang gets together, and then Halsey's like, "It's about time," and it's the first time you see Halsey and Master Chief in the entire of Halo canon together. And then the next game's gonna start, and he's just gonna be floating through fucking space.
that we think we don't know for sure. That could be in the middle
No,
of the
they
game.
said they said that's the opening of the game.
That is.
That's the opening of the game.
That's
Unless
some
they lied,
bullshit.
unless they're trying to like mislead us, kind of like what they did with. Ooh, nope, not saying that. In case they mislead us with other, I was gonna like. There's like another popular game that came out a couple years ago
Yeah.
that was like they did, but I don't want to say.
I mean, they might be misleading us though.
If they're misleading us, cool. But I doubt, because there's what happened that we already know technically. If you follow Halo canon, they already tell you what happens right after Halo 5. Like Master Chief says some shit to Halsey like, "Bitch, you ain't my mom," and then like slaps her. Not really, but he says something. They have a little talk, and then he hangs out with Arbiter for a whole night, like all night. They're just sitting there talking about the past and what they've accomplished and blah blah blah. And there's like this little like kinship of
I
a
love
hangout.
like them being together, like because it's so.
Yeah, but we're probably not gonna see it again.
Damn it.
Like, well, we might see some of it in like I think that Atriox is gonna kill Arbiter,
Atriox.
the brute chieftain that
Yeah.
like Infinite's gonna be the bad guy in. He's gonna be the big ass bad guy because he's the bad guy in Halo Wars too as well. I don't know, man. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. A lot of crazy shit.
For
Halo Wars too. Yeah, I saw the cutscenes. I
And
wish
then
I need
when
to watch like the whole
When
game.
the Guardian
'Cause
shows
there's a
up
lot-
at the end,
Yeah, one
that
thing,
was fucking crazy because she
one of the
pulled the ring
things-
out of the slip space.
Yeah, but one of the things that sucks about like watching all the clips from that is in those games, so much happens during the gameplay that is part of the story
Well,
that
so-
you get big chunks taken out.
So the way that I watched it is like,
It shows both.
yeah, it shows,
shows, like,
both.
all the
So,
story-related things.
So it's pretty much I watched basically a playthrough almost.
Quick request: can Creighton put his hair behind his head? I'm gonna let you decide if you want to do that real quick
No.
while I order a pizza. Wow, you're not gonna do that
No.
for our loyal fan,
No.
Copenhagen.
Matt's already got his hair behind his head.
That's not what anyone wants, though. They want you to have your hair.
You
Your
don't
hair
want
is
Matt?
your
Why would
hair
you
is
say that
3
about
feet.
Matt?
Your hair is
Matt's
3
like
feet
over
long.
Here, by the way.
Yeah, no one can see Matt.
He's
Matt's in the
over-
background
you
hanging
can
out.
See his shoulder, kind of.
Can they?
Yeah,
Can they
look at
kind of
that.
see his shoulder? Oh, there's his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. Can I have some pizza? I mean, you can order, a pizza and get one wherever you're from. It's just a request. You know what, Copenhagen? I'm upset that he won't do it, and I'm sorry that he won't do it. He's just he's a bad co-host. That's what he is.
I'm a good co-host.
You're
I'm
bad.
the best co-host you've ever had.
I'm the best. There's not a better co-host than me.
I'm the biggest co-host.
I'm the biggest co-host. I've got the best co-hosting hands. The store's currently closed. They do close early
Oh,
now.
so
God damn it.
free multiplayer being the new wave. What do you have to say about that?
So a lot of games are doing that finally. Like Call of Duty, like Warzone is free multiplayer, and I don't know for sure. I think Cold War or not Cold War, but like they're talking about doing that with Call of Duty now, is where the multiplayer will be free. Because I think they're understanding that the more people that play their game, the better they do, not the people that buy it. Because more people playing means more people buy stuff like battle passes, and more people buy skins, and more people buy all that shit. But I don't know. I don't know if Call of Duty will ever do it, because like Call of Duty skins are just whack. Like the one that's out right now has some pretty dope skins, because like Treyarch is good at making gun skins. Like what they need to do is do what they did in Black Ops 3. Like Black Ops 3 had the best system ever. They had loot crates, which is what everyone hates, that you have to buy loot crates and shit. But they did it the best way you could do it, where all you get in those crates are weapon skins, and you don't have to buy them. You can earn them in game. If you want to buy a bunch of them, you can buy a bunch of them.
That's how Overwatch is too.
Exactly. That's how loot crates need to happen. Is you need to be able to purchase a thing that doesn't hinder gameplay.
Yeah.
Having a skin shouldn't enhance a gun.
Yeah, you should, and that's the thing I was worried about with free multiplayer. If we're gonna go down that rabbit hole about like if you do have free multiplayer and you sell stuff online, let's not sell things that change the gameplay, because I feel like that takes away the skill.
Exactly. Black Ops 3 had the best weapon skins I've ever seen in like a game that had like realistic gun. Like Overwatch is like not like a first person.
Yeah,
It is, but it's like
it's not your traditional FPS.
yeah, it's like it's like Team Fortress style, like wacky characters and shit. Fuck Lou Diamond Phillips. Pay to win, exactly.
Yeah, we don't want to pay to win.
Exactly. You don't want pay to win. That's what like Advanced Warfare was.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare had like crazy weapons. Huh? Okay, goodbye.
Oh, you're gonna go home? Okay. See you later, man.
Goodbye, Matt. We shall see you later. And Advanced.
You too.
When the fuck did that happen? When the fuck did what happen? Multiplayer isn't free anymore? Oh, well, multiplayer was.
So,
How often has multiplayer been
so
free? in
select
certain
games,
Yeah, and-
multiplayer's free. Like
Yeah.
Paladins, multiplayer's like
well,
that whole
Paladins,
game's pretty
the
much
game
free.
is free.
But Overwatch multiplayer, you really buy Overwatch for the multiplayer, because that's
Yeah,
all
it's only a
Overwatch is.
multiplayer game.
Destiny is a multiplayer game. The
Well, it
first
has a
one
campaign.
Is
No,
It's
they both
still
have. They both
multiplayer.
have. Well, yeah, but they both have campaigns.
I thought it was like strictly multiplayer.
No, both games have campaigns.
Okay,
Yeah.
my mistake on that one. But the
And
Call
like
of Duty
DLC
games,
campaigns.
Yeah.
All the Call of Duties have. The only Call of Duty that didn't have a campaign was Black Ops 4. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 had no campaign. It was straight multiplayer, and then it went from like it had like a campaign thing, like a special ops thing that was kind of really it was just like a little like 20-minute backstory for every character, not even a backstory, just a mission that kind of hints to who they are. Every Call of Duty I've played has been free. Yeah, okay, you probably got one. You have a PlayStation 2, you nerd. Yeah, it was the new World War II one or the World War II one from like fucking 15 years ago. Hey, ball sniffers. Hello,
What's up,
Katie. Hello, Katie.
Hello, Katie.
I have to do the Spock wave. Or the Vulcan wave. But live long and sniff balls. God damn it. The one where you killed okay. That's Rising Sun, and yeah, that game's like 15 years old. You fucking
Wasn't like the multiplayer free on?
that game, I don't even think that game had multiplayer. Creighton, your face.
It's different.
It's
Thank you.
yeah. He shaved all of his face. He looks like a girl. It's hilarious. But Copenhagen, stop with your words. It's silly to say that. The reason multiplayer was free is because there's no
It's
such
old
thing
as
as
fuck.
multiplayer. There was not even a paid service yet. Like
Yeah.
once you got the game, you had the game. When we say free, we mean the game is free.
Yeah,
Like, you don't have to even-
Fortnite.
there's
Fortnite's
not-
a good example.
Yeah,
of
there's
free
not even
multiplayer.
a purchase made. Like to get Fortnite, you just download it.
Yeah.
Why are PS5s going for 1,000? Because no one can get one. Like people are spending 1,000 so they have it right now
Yeah.
instead of having to wait like a few months. Because the console itself's like $445 or $500. Fortnite's free. Yeah, Fortnite's free.
Yeah.
The problem with PlayStation 5s right now is they're really hard to find.
Is Rainbow Six free?
No, it's like
What
40.
am I thinking of that's free? Apex.
Apex Legends.
Yeah.
That one's
Apex
free.
is free.
How the fuck do they make money? They have battle passes where you can earn skins and like for the weapons and
They
vehicles.
also have events and stuff too, where like you can earn like this. You can buy this or earn this certain thing over a certain amount of time. And after that, it just goes away.
Well, that's all of their stuff. That's everything. Because the battle pass goes away, and you can't get what's on it anymore after a certain amount of time. And all the skins are like in the store for like a couple days at a time, and then it could be a week till they're in there again. It could be 8 months. So like everything's limited
So
at the
people
time.
spend money.
Siege
like
is not
fast.
free. It goes on sale a lot though. That's true.
Video games are confusing now. Yeah, a little. If you're on the outside looking in, for sure.
Yeah, you know how much food you can buy with $1,000? Yeah, at least like 10 bags of Cheetos. In-game loot, skins. Yeah, video games are confusing. Well, that's just 'cause you don't play them. It's pretty normal. It's pretty. If you've been keeping up the whole time, like it's pretty easy to keep up with. But
Fortnite's not.
you
one
have a
of those-
PlayStation 2, Copenhagen. So
Fortnite's not one of those that's paid to win either, is it? Like
no,
nothing that you
there's
pay
nothing.
for affects your skill base.
No, nothing in the game. Everything is dry. Like all the things that mean anything are, bless you, are like on the ground. The ground loot. Yay, Corona. But like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare had pay to win essentially, 'cause you could earn the loot crates, but you could also buy them. And buying them, you get way more loot crates. And if you buy them, there are weapons in there that are better than other ones, and they have things on them that you can't get by like just playing the game. Like you have to get the loot crates to get them.
You know, now that we're talking about this, I just realized Wizard 101 was kind of pay to win.
Yeah, it was.
Damn. Or
I wouldn't
is.
even spend $1,000 for the cure to cancer to give to my grandpa. LOL, JK,
Damn.
he's already dead. Damn. Well, there you go.
Damn.
Our PS4 is gonna go on sale. PS4s have been on sale. You can get a PS4 like at pawn shops or even at GameStop. Like the price is like still $350 or $400, but if you take other games in, like it knocks a big chunk off. Like you could probably go get a PS4 at GameStop for like $300 if you take like 3 or 4 video games with you. You could buy 40 bags of Cheeto.
He's not wrong.
You could buy 40 Cheeto bags. Whoa, why did I read that backwards? But I mean PS4s are pretty baller. Like you honestly, but the thing that's cool about a PS5 is you can put in PS4 and all the way back to like PS2 discs. Same with Xbox. Or wait, no, I think it's Xbox. Xbox, you can go all the way back to like Xbox 360 and Xbox games and put them in the console, I think. It's one or the other. It's either the new Xbox or the new PlayStation. Take other games in, bitch. How much for NHL 09? I don't know about that. Or 75 apples. Flint, you can get way more apples than that for $1,000. You could probably get like 600 or 700 apples at least. What are you looking up over there?
I'm looking up how much the PlayStation 3 was when it first came out.
Why is there light behind Creighton?
So
Oh, I forgot to cut that light back there off. Here, let me go
So
cut that off
it
because it is
was,
kind of flushing the
it
camera
was the
out.
same price, which is weird.
Yeah, they're all.
I thought it would have changed.
What do you mean it was the same price?
Like it was $4.99.
No, they've all been 500 when they came out. Every generation of consoles costs like 500 right away, and then like inside of a year, the PS5 will probably go down to like 4, like a year from now, maybe 450, and then over time, like give it another couple of years, eventually it'll be 400, blah blah blah, until the next one comes out and it's 1,000, because the market is getting so much harder to like have them. Like this is the last console generation probably before they just integrate into PCs and just say you have to have a computer now. Because I mean, really, these things are computers. Like a PS5 and an Xbox Series X or whatever it's called are straight up.
I don't want that to happen though, because I don't want a PC. I like gaming on console. I like having.
It's gonna be the same, is what I'm saying. Because the PC is a console now. Every game I have, I don't do mouse and keyboard on anything. I only play controller on all my PC games. Like at a certain point, like that's just all it's gonna be because I mean on the inside. Like the consoles that they make will be.
You mean like on the ends? I get you. Saying
like the consoles will essentially be a PC because like to go up from a PS5 is just that. Is just a computer. Like
because it's a Wi-Fi modem.
no.
I'm just messing with you.
Phones move hella fast also. Yeah, but no. What's the best console? The 360 was pretty fucking baller.
360 was also $399 at first at introductory.
I'd
which
say
is like $200 cheaper than the PS3 was.
100 cheaper.
Well, so like the 20 gigabyte version was $399, and then the 20 gigabyte version of the PS3 was $599.
20 gigs, that's it? For the PS3? That's no amount of space. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. See what I mean? It was a cheaper console. and it was better.
And the funny thing is that you could always just do external stuff and it was way cheaper.
Yeah.
Like just buy the PlayStation and then buy the external thing for like $30, which is what we did. Red Ring of Death is what I call my okay. Upside Down Volcano. You could literally make a decent PC for $1,000. Fuck a PS5. You can make a decent PC, but like, or you can make a good PC. But honestly, like either way, the PS5 is great because of exclusives. There are some exclusives that'll be on there that I'd want. Like I might get a PS5 just to play The Last of Us 2 with you since you still haven't played it. Like if I can get one before we play it and they make a remastered version, I might just do that. Because and if not, like we still need to play that game, by the way. Like you still have not played The Last of Us 2 or not even watched it, if that. I could have swore I bought my phone like 2 years ago. It's a Galaxy 8. I see a commercial for a Note 20. Bitch, I missed 12 phones. I mean, give it, yeah. You've missed a lot. Like, it's crazy how fast. Bro, look, when it comes to phones, I have this shitty fucking Walmart Samsung, I think it's called the Samsung J7. It's a fucking, it does everything I need. It runs everything. I don't need a fucking $1,000 phone. I don't think
either.
anybody.
I got an iPhone 6.
Yeah, nobody needs a $1,000 phone. Like you don't
Kristen
need
tried
one.
to give
That
me
thing runs just as fast. The internet's fine on it. Like I can watch any video, any movie. Like everything loads.
Kristen tried to give me an XR, and I was like, nah.
Like get you one or
No, give me one.
like hand it to you.
Yeah.
You should take a free phone
No.
if it's a nice phone. I'm saying don't spend the money.
I like having the aux cord option.
You know you still have the aux cord option. You can just get that wire.
That's too much.
That's not too much, Creighton, for a free, exceptionally good phone.
No.
Okay. I mean, you're ridiculous. I've been watching Big Bang Theory, and it makes me want to get into comic books, and most of them are pretty cheap, but I heard they aren't great. Well, the problem is there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of comics. So, like, good comic books are fucking
Great.
awesome. Charlie, that looks like a burner phone. I mean, it probably that
It does
phone,
look like a burner.
that kind of phone probably is a burner to like people who have burners. I mean, it's a smartphone. I mean, it runs a lot of shit.
Katie, what you need to read is like the essentials.
Yeah, hold on. Let me show you the first issue of a comic you need to read.
Bones.
Yep. It's so good.
Bones. Watchmen. V for Vendetta. The Dark Knight Returns.
So this comic book is called Bone. It's about that little dude and his two cousins. It is like it's a lot of issues. I have the compendium somewhere, like the big it's like this thick. It's like all of the comics in one big book. You can get it for like $60.
He does, Katie.
What?
He got his porn on that phone.
He got his hose on that. Yeah.
his hose too.
I don't watch porn on my computer. I only watch porn on my phone.
Batman: The Long Halloween is a good one.
Pretty much anything Batman. Batman's like, does Batman have bad comics?
Not anything Batman. Batman does have bad some.
Really? Are there some bad ones? All the ones I've read have been great.
The event ones are pretty. Well, it depends on what event you're reading. If you're reading
Yeah.
the first Crisis, is pretty good.
The Killing Joke is fucking.
Killing Joke's a good short one if you really want to start out there.
Charlie, you still use Internet Explorer? No. Bone was fire. That motherfucker looks like Casper.
Really, like any '80s Batman.
His name is Phone Bone.
Any '80s Batman is something that you want to check out.
PH.
And if you really want to start
Oh.
diving in depth, you want to probably read. Nightfall. It's like you kind of like you're starting off.
The first Superman comic sold for $3.2 million.
I saw that. It's like a first issue, like original
Damn.
issue.
That's nuts. That's nuts. That is fucking bananas. That is so
But
much
not
funny.
every comic's like that.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the thing in the '90s that everybody was like, "Oh, I can buy up all these comics and
they'll be
worth
worth like $1 bajillion. That's like, no. There's like
Yeah.
there's probably like 100 issues of comics that are worth like super good money.
Yeah, first issues are hit and miss. you
It
know?
depends on the like first issue Walking Deads are worth a lot. Like very first issue. Like that issue of Bone is the first issue and I don't know how much it's worth. Like
Is it open?
what do you mean?
Like, has that sleeve been open?
It's been open before, yeah. It was put in there, but it's in flawless
But
condition.
you have that back for it too. A lot of people throw away.
Yeah, they
That's
throw away the
what
back,
helps.
so that cardboard's been keeping it stiff and not so like flimsy and fucked up. So it's like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. It came and it went.
I'll move my phone over here. It was underneath, but that was weird.
But first issues, like,
Let me see how
It's
much
a lot of
that
it's
is.
hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like I think there's and specialties or misprints. Those are worth a lot too.
Undefined issue number 1. Cover price is $2.95. The current value is $750. Damn.
I think the
That's
If I
if it's
remember
that's probably
correctly-
if it's like a 10 grade. Like I need to go get it graded.
if I remember correctly, there was an episode of Pawn Stars where it was the first appearance Spider-Man in a Fantastic Four book that sold for like not like the amount the guy wanted, but like still a crazy amount
Like-
for just a
Like
comic book.
thousands of dollars, like a few $1,000s.
Yeah, I
They've-
think like 3,000 or something. Like that.
Yeah, the guys on American Pickers found one. That same issue
Yeah.
of Spider-Man, like in a fucking house. And like they're cool. Like the thing I love about them is they were like, listen, here's how much this thing's worth. We're gonna give you this for it since we found it, and since it's not in like unbelievably good condition, it's in pretty great condition. And since we need to flip this later, you can go through the trouble of trying to find the person who wants to sell it if you want, but we're willing to give you this right now. That's what I love about those guys is they don't try and like shit you if they find something amazing. Because there was this one little old lady that had like her husband was like a giant collector and had literally like warehouses of buildings of stuff that like she let them go through, and she was like, they were like, what do you want for this? And she was like $10, and they were like, look, we're gonna give you like 30, and like they were really cool. They were like, look, we're not gonna like shit you. If you undertell us, we're gonna tell you what it's like, what we'll give you, and what like not what it's worth, but what we're willing to give you if you underbid. I love those guys, bro. Those guys were so cool. They had like the best show on that channel. Pawn Stars was cool for like 2 or 3 seasons, and then it got kind of whack. And that show just stayed good for so long, and I stopped watching it when I stopped. American Pickers,
Yeah.
Good. I fucking love those.
It's on
guys.
Lifetime now for some reason.
Let's be honest, the Modern History Channel is fucking garbage. I mean,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Chumley is cringe. I agree.
Yeah.
American Pickers rips off old
I
people
do-
looking for
Look, Katie,
companionship.
I remember Hardcore Pawn.
Hardcore Pawn was fucking stupid. I
Yes.
loved it.
It was so.
It was
like
so
the kind
dumb.
of reality TV that you like hate watching, but like love to watch too.
Yep.
'Cause it wasn't like
remember when the big because like part of it was fake, and then part of it was real. Because remember when their big security guy got caught stealing?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he was so cool. I don't know if that was real. Like part of me is like, why would they stage that? Did he just want to like need a new job? Like what happened there? Because he was great at being the big security guy. He had to have fun doing that
It
show.
was like, have you ever seen? I think it's like Miami Towing or whatever. It's one of the towing shows. It was like that meets Pawn Stars. They had a bunch of towing shows at one point too, as well, like repo shows.
Yeah.
They were like that same level of
What
like
was the
trash.
stupid towing
South
show?
Beach Tow? That's what it is.
Was that the one with the
the
big?
lady that falls out like the 2-story building?
Yeah. Like with the snakes.
Yeah.
That was the stupidest shit. That show was so dumb. I loved that show until I knew how fake it was. That's how like dumb I was. When I was watching those things originally, thinking everything happening was like happening, I was like, this is fucking amazing. And then like as I started realizing how fake, my dad was like, you know that's fake, right? I was like, what? I was like, what do
he
you
broke
mean
you
it
up.
was
It's
fake?
like pro wrestling, but with reality TV.
Yeah, it was so dumb. South Beach. Modern Marvels on this History Channel was dope. Which one was Modern Marvels?
That's
Long time no see, fellas. Hey, man.
Hey Matt,
What was...
that's the one that's like came on after How It's Made.
What is it? What was Modern Marvels?
I don't
Like, what
remember.
is the show? I can't remember what that show was.
I liked How It's Made. How It's Made. Was
How It's
pretty-
Made is still pretty... How It's Made is always... The thing that's so great is there's not, like, a fucking story being told. It's
just like-
literally every item, and it's so fucking fun to watch. Like,
Yeah.
everything. I never thought watching someone make a fucking spoon could be entertaining, or watching, like how they make the string holder on a fucking fishing lure, or fishing, the caster. What's that
Yeah.
called?
the rod.
The rod and reel. Like that part, the reel. Like the fucking, just the thing that holds the string. Not the string, the thing that holds it. Like that thing. That's how interesting that fucking show is. How It's Made is such a bop. I love the Plumbus episode. How dare you. Ramen Noodles should have a comic. I
Yeah.
think there actually is a ramen comic.
Ramen.
Like of
There's
about
a
a
man.
about a ramen character. Hold on.
Ramen Reigns. feel like none of you guys have seen WWE enough to appreciate that joke.
No. Okay, I'm wrong. There's like a ramen character in a
There's
comic
people
book.
that like
In a
ramen.
comic
like
book.
The people from Big Hero 6
Ramen
really
con.
love ramen. Fishing caster, bruh.
You cast the line. I was getting there. I was
He
using my
doing the
vocabulary
motion
words.
with the rod.
We got to the reel. What?
I said you were doing the motion with the rod.
What's the perfect cast from Goofy movie? Bro, you remember that scene? And then it ends up being the dancer and stand out. It's the song that him and Powerline sing. Bro, Powerline. It was Prince Michael Jackson, bro. That shit was such a great movie, bro. The first one is so good. The second one's
Pretty
good.
Yeah.
What's it
When he
called?
goes,
Goofy movie.
Extremely goofy.
And then extremely good. The X Games, bro. Those movies are so good. I gotta rewatch those.
Christmas.
'Cause I
Mickey Mouse Christmas was pretty good.
Dude, Mickey Mouse Christmas is a bang. I have to watch that
The
too.
one where when he's getting getting her the necklace, but he has to give up the harmonica, and she gets him a harmonica case, and she gives up the thing that goes with the necklace or whatever.
Yep.
That's such a good one.
Have y'all seen those scary movies? Literally called. Yeah, they're hilarious. Have you seen Scary Movie?
Yes.
Have you seen the one? Have you seen the one about signs? Have you,
Yes.
Dude, the one with signs is fucking
it's
incredible.
hilarious.
It's my favorite one because it's got it's signs in the ring.
It's Signs in the Ring, and it's a couple of other little movies thrown in. And it's got
But
his name
it's
from
like those are the
Airplane?
two main ones.
The old dude from Airplane. That's
Yeah.
like, that's the president. He's
Yeah.
Like, oh, so we're not so different after all. He's peeing that dude's mouth.
Yeah. Oh my god, the second one is my fave in the haunted house.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Is
funny
that the
too.
one with the black chick? That's like the secondary main character.
They have all three. Those first 4 movies have her in them.
Yeah, but in Signs she dies fast, right? She dies like pretty quick. Like she in
Yeah, 'cause
not
she
Signs,
starts
the
punch-
ring one.
Yeah,
It's
she's
the one
like,
with the
"I'm gonna
ring.
Punch that bitch in the face.
Yeah,
get,
and then
like,
it kills
action.
her like right
Yeah.
away. She's not. I hate that she's only in that one because she's so good in all of them. I wish she had made it to the end to talk to the aliens. It would have been
Ghost-
so funny if she interacted with the
A
aliens.
ghost did bang one of the girls. Like had her like pressed to the ceiling banging.
God damn. Remember his dick? He took the dick pills and then he lands on his dick outside and his dick's like squished up against the fucking ground. Charlie Sheen is so funny in those movies.
Oh my god.
They're in Haunted Mansion. It's the second movie. The third one is Signs. Dude, the third one is so good.
And the 4th one's like Paranormal Activity.
The
and
Leaning Tower of Cheese.
No, the 5th one's
The
Paranormal
Leaning
Activity.
Tower of Cheese. It's Pauly Shore plays him.
And then
Do you know Pauly Shore?
no,
Have you ever seen Biodome?
no.
Creighton,
talked about
we have
this.
to watch in Biodome. Him and his buddy are like partiers, and they go into a biodome that's a like scientific dome where they're supposed to see if they can live there for like a year. And they're I forget they're on the run for some reason, and they go in there by accident and they lock the dome, and it's not gonna open for a year. And now they have to like 2 of the girls are like stupid hot, like these scientists. So they start like banging the girls. They're like they get together with the girls. And they're like just living in the biodome, partying, and like the government's trying to get them to open the dome because they can only do it from the inside. But the scientists just like, we can't open it for a year. We have to try and keep it closed. It's so, bro. And then Pauly Shore is so. Have you ever seen what else is Pauly Shore in? Is Pauly Shore Copenhagen? Is he in the one with with Brendan Fraser, the caveman one? What's that one called? Brendan Fraser plays a caveman, and no, it's the guy from Rudy. In the army now? No, not in the army now. I think it's the guy from Rudy and Pauly Shore, I think. But Brendan Fraser plays a caveman, Creighton. He's literally in a block of ice under a guy's backyard. Encino Man. Oh, bro, hold on. Encino Man. Encino Man, the cast. Who's in Encino Man, bro? It's Sean Astin, Brendan Fraser, and Pauly Shore. Bro. Creighton. We have to watch Encino Man, and we have to watch the Biodome together. Those, I can't believe you don't know who Pauly Shore is. You probably do and just don't know right now. What are you looking up?
I'm looking at Biodome.
Bro, don't look at it at all. Exit the tab.
Oh.
You need
Well,
to go
I've seen
into it.
pictures of it.
Sure, but exit it now. We need to just go into it.
It looks like a very 90s movie.
It is a very 90s
I was about
movie,
to say,
but
'cause,
like
like-
it's like the best, like in the best
Like
way.
there are dreads and
House of a
like
Thousand
soul
Corpses.
patches.
House of a Thousand Corpses was disappointing because my friend was saying it's so gross and scary, and it isn't.
I've never seen House of a Thousand Corpses, but I know Dwight from The Office is in it.
Rainn Wilson?
Yes.
I've
it's
never
like-
heard.
It's
I don't.
what
I,
he was in before The Office.
I like hate like bad horror. I just hate horror, but I really hate bad horror.
Like the guy who does it is the same guy who did the remake of Halloween. Fucking Rob Zombie.
Bro,
And Rob Zombie's movies are very hit or miss. Like,
yeah, he
either
either has
does
like a
scary
10
right,
or
he
scary
does,
wrong.
he's like way too gory with it. Like Halloween, the first Halloween movie that he did
Yeah,
was-
he gets
was-
cut into a fish.
was
Whoa.
pretty great,
Copenhagen. What are some other great Pauly Shore?
but the second one's just too gory.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of something you've known Pauly Shore because he does the voice of the guy like the friend in the Goofy movies,
Yeah.
the one who goes like the Leaning Tower of Chisa, cheesy. Like that's Pauly Shore. That's like his thing. Is the '90s like the like super groovy like like that guy.
I like the
Son-in-Law. Son-in-Law. Have you seen Son-in-Law?
yeah.
You fuck.
I like the
That's a great
I like
bro.
the,
He's done some good
I like
movies.
that part of the movie where the president in like the scary movie is like, after all the gangsters have killed each other, he's like, send flowers to their bitches and hoes.
Hold on, let me find. Okay, so he's in Biodome, Encino Man, Son-in-Law. Son-in-Law, so funny, bro. I forgot about Son-in-Law, man. That movie is so good, bro. He's in some new shit. He's in the Midnight Gospel. I hear that's a great show.
I heard that's a great show too.
The one on-
Michael's told us about it.
Yeah. Let me just go to the 90s.
Which,
and-
by the way, that's the most Michael-looking show I've ever seen.
Yes, he's in Futurama. He's in Entourage.
Have
He
you
probably
seen
plays
Little
himself. Yeah, he
Man?
plays
It's a
himself.
Wayne Bros movie. I've heard of Little Man. It's been a while since I've seen. Like, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I remember that one was funny. Mid '90s, Pauly Shore was prime. He was on Joe Rogan. Yeah, he was. So Mitzi Shore, Pauly's mother, was she owned the Comedy Store in L.A. and now he runs it. And she died recently, and it was really sad. And like Pauly's like really good friends with Joe Rogan and all those guys, and he's so funny. Hold on, he plays the Oracle in Casper Meets Wendy, the video game. Oh wait, no, video, not video game. Why is he saying video and
So
not?
he
what does that mean?
He
Like
looks
direct to video?
familiar. I'm looking at pictures of him now, but like
Beverly
I don't know
Hills
him of anything
90210.
off the top of my head.
Biodome, A Goofy Movie, The Larry Sanders in the Army Now, Bobby's World, Son-in-Law, Class Act, Encino Man, Rocks and Red, Wedding Band, Dream Date, Married with Children. He plays Captain. The rest of these are when he's like really little. Damn. He's in King of the Hill, Limp Bizkit.
Who is he in King of the
In
Hill?
King of the Hill, he plays DJ. He's in one episode in 1999.
I know what episode that is.
I'm trying to look at more recent, like in the last 10 years. Hawaii Five-0. Did he play himself? No, he played Jake Lockhart. He plays himself in a lot of stuff. So he plays himself in Workaholics. He played himself in Entourage, in Alone Together.
Guest House.
He's great, bro. He's
Who
so
is he in
funny.
Casper.
He played the Oracle.
Okay.
Every time I hear the name Pauly Shore, I think of Pauly D from Jersey Shore.
He's in Dr. Dolittle.
Yes.
One of the Dr. Dolittle movies.
What year does it say?
It's 2009.
2009. He's in Dr. Dolittle. Wait. What? I don't see that. Oh,
Some-
$1 Million Mutts. Oh, it's
It's one of the
He's
later
in, like-
Dr. Dolittle movies.
it's not even a movie. It's like a video. It's like an
like
part
a
of the
straight to
movie.
DVD.
Yeah, that kind of thing. He's very funny.
Polly
Bless
D
you,
from
Corona.
Jersey Shore. That's pretty hilarious. What's up, Clem?
Is Clem here?
Yeah.
Yo, pussy. What's up, Clem? Damn.
The
Wait,
one with
what's
Robert
the done?
Downey was Booty.
Wait,
Doolittle with Robert Downey.
I heard it was pretty terrible.
Is it not good? Oh, I was hoping that
I
one
heard
would
it's
be good.
not even kind of like it fucking evaporated off the map. Like as soon as it came out, it wasn't out anymore. It was bad apparently. Like apparently it was fucking terrible. You got a pod tomorrow? Probably we should, yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow's what? Wednesday? Yeah.
Tomorrow after
After Dave
D and B's.
DB.
We're going to Dave and Buster's tomorrow.
DB does JB. Or
If we
BJ.
can, we need to try and do an early one tomorrow.
DM does.
Because I might not be able to do one Thursday.
Why not?
I might have to
What are you
work.
doing?
I might have to work Thursday.
Why?
Because I might have to work.
That
What?
sucks.
Do you have room for a bigger human if you want to come down here and do it? Wait, do you mean tomorrow? Wait, Clem.
Are you
Clem, are you talk Clem?
Clem?
Clem.
Clem?
Clem.
Clem.
Clemson
Clem.
Tiger. Clem, tell
Is
us.
Superman
I'm glad
was
Iron
a-
Man is dead, not even a real superhero. Wow, that's
Ha!
crazy. Is Superman is Superman was
if
in
Superman was in
I
the
know.
game, he would clean that shit up in 5 minutes.
Probably. What do you do for work? So Eddie Murphy is the best Dr. Doolittle. I agree.
Yep.
I deal cards at a poker game. That is my job.
I don't know if he would have.
Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We're not dealing with Superman. Superman never had to deal with all 6 Infinity Stones.
And magic isn't like is a weakness for him.
Yeah. Superman's good against like robbers and pretty much everyone but
Thanos
Batman.
without-
Batman would fuck him up. No, I'm kidding.
Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet, he might be a match for. 'Cause like
And he could probably just fuck.
Thanos-
He'd probably fuck Thanos up without the Infinity
Thanos,
Gauntlet.
Thanos is basically Darkseid though. 'Cause they really are though. Like the same person who
You
came
think
up
he's
with
that strong?
Thanos?
Yeah, you think he could face
Yes.
Superman?
Oh yes.
I mean, Thor fucked him up by himself.
Thor fucked him up, but he had the hammer though. We didn't see Thor fuck him up without the hammer. Thor without the hammer is basically Superman, just without the ability
Sure.
to fly. When you're talking about strength,
Thanos is just a purple Hulk. No, he's not. Thanos is a smart. He's like Hulk. He beat Hulk like without using the
without
stones.
using brute strength, either.
Without using the stones at all.
and without using his strength, he just used
Yeah.
his intellect to kind of hit the pressure points. You know,
Creighton, go die. Damn. Whoa. What do you say?
I think she's.
I
like a
drive
big
up tomorrow.
Superman
Let me
fan.
see if I can swing by. I'll check how out of the way it is in the morning. I'll shoot you a DM if you want. Where are you going? Maybe Creighton might know. Superman is Superman. He has everything. You're
Yeah.
just like Henry Cavill, you fucking girl.
Look, Superman's a really awesome character.
Yeah, he is a
If
great
we
character.
had Superman done right, the last time we had Superman done even close
If you
to
say
right,
Christopher Reeves.
no,
Okay.
the last time we had Superman even done closely right was Man of Steel,
Yeah.
and even then,
Dr. Manhattan would be even more untouchable.
even then they didn't capture his optimism the right way.
So
you know
you're
what I
in
mean?
Charleston? Yeah. Yeah, they definitely had like a little, just too gritty of a Superman
Yeah.
in the new one.
Like if he was more
From Charleston?
optimistic, because have you read? That's another comic you should read, by the way. Katie is All Star Superman.
Was that
Yeah, it was the heater.
Okay.
All Star Superman, like so this whole point of All Star Superman is that Superman is dying. Like he has a disease and he's dying. And like there's no cure for it. There's no way he's gonna get out of it. But the whole time he just spends like his time saving people. Like the opening scene of that comic is him talking to this girl of committing suicide.
Yeah.
Is like and that's the Superman I want to see on the big screen.
Clem, do you need to be in Clemson by a certain time? Like, are you going because you have got to be there, or were you just visiting Charleston and now you're going home? Let's figure this out now. Or, like, if you're going to be up, we can just get in Discord after the podcast if you don't want to talk about that on here. But if you want to, let's talk about it here. Superhero movies are whack. Flint, you're whack. How dare you? Superhero movies are fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
DC just has more creative characters to me. See, same. I just feel like they don't expand on them enough.
Yeah, like, if DC did what the MCU did, it would be way better than the MCU. The problem is they're doing it. They tried to, like, catch up too quickly.
Yeah.
If they had like properly done it, it would have been superhero movies are boring. You're boring.
It depends
You
on
guys
what
are all
superhero
you all
movie.
suck.
Logan
Except
is not
Katie.
a boring movie.
Logan is fucking
Logan's
Awesome.
like fucking getting kicked in the
like
urethra
the
whole
the
movie.
best MCU movies are fucking awesome. There's like 8 or 9 really
To-
great
look,
MCU
to
movies.
me, there are great like
Logan was great.
superhero movies, and there's great standalone superhero movies. You know what I mean? Superhero movies that like aren't some big event, but these intensely personal things that they're having to deal with. Like Logan's a great example of that. The Dark Knight's a great example of that. I'm trying to think of an MCU movie that's a good example. Winter Soldier's a good example of that. It's not a big. It's a big event.
Winter
that
Soldier to
happens in
me,
Winter
after
Soldier.
a lot of time and having seen all of them and watching the Winter Soldier and Endgame like back to back, I still think Winter Soldier is the best film in the MCU. I think it's the best movie.
Winter Soldier has a big event happen in it, but it's still an intensely personal conflict that's going on.
Yeah, and they don't overdo the it's not like in Avengers or Endgame or anything where you're fighting a horde. It's big things are happening, but it's still just a few people making it happen. It's so good.
Can you talk about how
Clem says, I gotta shop and shit. I'm going home. I might just have to swing by on my way home after exams. It adds 2 to 3 hours. When are your exams? Let's figure this out. Are you gonna be up, Clem, tonight? Can I talk to you in in 30 minutes, an hour? When do you want to stop the podcast?
We can stop in a couple minutes if you want.
Or do you need to end it early? Do you need to leave?
Well,
you gotta be in Columbia early tomorrow, don't you? We might have to wrap it here in a few minutes.
but I do want to talk about what Katie's talking about real quick.
Okay.
So she's talking about how Bane got turned into a secondary character in the last 20 minutes of Rises.
Yeah, dude, I was talking to someone about this last night or the night before. My friend Billy thinks Dark Knight Rises is a better film than The Dark Knight. I think it had potential.
Film
it's way different is one thing, but I think that overall it's not. Yeah, I kept trying to tell him listen, it's a great movie. I love Dark Knight Rises, but The Dark Knight is literally a masterpiece film. It's a top 3, top 5 movie of all time.
You know how Nightfall is part of a trilogy, where Bane comes in and
I kind of know. I'm iffy on the comic version of everything that went down.
The scene where Batman gets his bat broken by Bane.
Wait, Clem, stay up 10 minutes. We're literally about to end it. Just get on Discord with me if you can.
The scene where
Clem, please.
The scene where Bane breaks Batman's back, and that whole structure, that whole comic building up to that, it's amazing. The rest of the trilogy though isn't as amazing as that or as iconic as that, and that's how I feel about that. The Dark Knight is compared to the rest of that.
You
trilogy.
mean the scene in The Dark Knight Rises or the scene in the comics where he breaks his back? It's so much better.
The scene's called Nightfall, or the trilogy's called Nightfall. And then, the first part of the first volume of that trilogy is building up to Bane breaking Batman's back, and that iconic moment in comic book history.
Copenhagen. I'm not saying it's better than The Godfather. I'm simply saying it's up there.
That scene and how that whole comic plays out leading up to that is iconic and amazing. It's great storytelling and everything. The next 2 volumes aren't as good.
Yeah,
because that
scene is so good. It's hard to compete with.
It's so iconic and so.
I think if Heath Ledger hadn't died. Everyone's on crack if they think that that Christopher Nolan meant what he said when he said that Joker was barely even going to be in the third one anyway. Bitch.
Look, Nightfall.
If it wasn't for Heath Ledger, we probably wouldn't be talking about Dark Knight with such praise.
That's true.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of. So here's the thing: he died before the movie was done being edited, so they definitely edited it. Oh.
With him in mind.
Would that have been the same movie? Maybe not. If it would have been, awesome. If not, whatever. It was. What happened is what happened. What happened, and we have a fucking incredibly good movie because of it. And if it had still be great, but Heath was so perfect. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's. Oh, if it wasn't for Heath Ledger, we probably wouldn't be talking about Dark Knight with such. Okay, I understand. I don't know. Take him out, or don't take him out of it. Ignore his role. That movie is full of. It's a star-studded cast on their A game.
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy's in one scene and crushes his scene as Scarecrow again, just to reprise the role and keep some continuity. The Chechen, all the mob guys are great in their little mob roles. Alfred is Michael Caine's the best Alfred we've got on screen.
The scene
so
with
far.
Bruce and the guy Rachel, I don't know who plays her.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
which scene? There's a few scenes.
There's the scene where she's telling him, she's gonna be with Harvey.
Yeah, that scene's great.
The scene with the letter.
Aaron Eckhart is amazing as Harvey Dent. He's amazing. Gary Oldman is amazing as Gordon. Christian Bale is amazing.
The scene at the end with
they're all
with
so
Two-Face and Gary Oldman and Christian Bale.
No, you're right, Katie. When people think Dark Knight, they're thinking Heath Ledger's Joker. But he put that movie on a pedestal, on a pedestal. Yeah,
she's right.
No, I think we put that movie on a pedestal
because of him. But there's a lot of other things at play too.
Yes, he's one. Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan is a genius
Well, I mean,
movie
if
maker.
you want to see it, honestly, I think if you look back at Batman Begins, like that's exactly the kind of movie, just a little bit better.
What,
if
Dark Knight?
If you were to take Joker out altogether,
Uh-huh.
say and sit him in the corner, all his scenes in the corner, and look at the movie scenes without him, comparing that to Batman Begins, it's just that movie, but a little bit better with a more interesting story going on.
It's a
but
lot
you see what
better.
I'm saying?
I know what you
though.
mean, yeah. What in the dad joke shit was that? Peter Jackson is better? What? Peter Jackson's great. He's made some great movies, but like Peter Jackson's made some bad movies too. Chris Nolan has not made a bad movie. Arguably, his worst movie is a great movie.
What's his worst movie to you?
Is to me.
Because you've seen Tenet.
Tenet's great. Tenet's a really good movie. Hold on. Let me look up his movies. Like, right off the rip, Dunkirk, but only because it's so different from movies he's done. And Dunkirk's a fantastic movie. Hold on. Let me also DM Clem real fast before he goes to bed.
Well, I was about to say, let's go
Like,
ahead and wrap.
let's get like one or 2 minutes.
Michael Keaton's pretty good. Apparently, he's coming back.
Yeah, for the
for
new
the
thing.
multiverse movie. Everybody's gonna be doing multiverse shit now. So good luck keeping up with all that shit.
Christopher Nolan, IMDb. Christopher Nolan, IMDb. Lord of the Rings is 2 times better than The Dark Knight, and King Kong made me cry. First of all, Lord of the Rings is great. They're not better than The Dark Knight. None of them are better than The Dark Knight. The trilogy is competable. But, so let's see. Not writer, director. So he is directed. He's a writer on most of his movies. So he wrote Memento, Batman Begins, The Prestige, Dark Knight, Inception, Dark Knight Rises, Man of Steel, Interstellar, Dunkirk, Tenet. He directed.
Man of Steel?
Yeah. He is the director of Memento, Insomnia. Wait. Following Memento, Insomnia, Batman Begins, Prestige, The Dark Knight, Inception, Dark Knight Rises, Interstellar, Dunkirk, and Tenet. Out of those, like, I haven't seen Memento or Insomnia yet. Out of Batman Begins, The Prestige, The Dark Knight, Inception, Dark Knight Rises, Interstellar, Dunkirk, and Tenet, to me, the worst, I guess, would be Dunkirk. But that's not saying much. Like, that's a great movie. What about Martin Scorsese? He's number 2. I'd say the director list is so hard to pick a best director because directors, it's not about best overall because, like, then you have to pick what's the best movie ever. And the guy who directed Shawshank Redemption is not, like, a great director. He's a good director. He directed a great movie. To me, Shawshank Redemption is the best movie I've ever seen. I haven't seen Godfather yet. But to me, Shawshank Redemption is the best movie I've ever seen, and it's not close. Like, Dark Knight's a great movie, and it's number 2 or 3 or 4, like, right after, but it's, like, such a big margin between number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
Like, the thing that's so great about, like, Scorsese, Nolan, Ridley Scott, Hitchcock, is that the level of good movies they made
It was consistent.
is consistent. So you've got, like, Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino.
What's his name?
You have to go off of creativity and writing and dialogue, and that's why people love
Stanley
Tarantino.
Kubrick,
Hitchcock, Tarantino, fucking Martin Scorsese, Christopher
and
Nolan.
They're all very much like their style of movie.
Yeah, Ridley Scott, fucking the one you just said. Who'd you say? What's his name? Peter Jackson, James Cameron. Yeah, like
Albert
Francis Ford
Einstein.
Coppola. All those guys. Shut up. All those guys. Like, there's so many great directors, and so many have made some of the best films of all time. But, like, the best movies of all time,
Clooney.
he hasn't directed a lot.
That's
He's
it.
more of a
I
good
fucking
actor.
love
He's
him.
directed a lot, though. That's
But
the thing.
He's directed good stuff too.
He's directed some good stuff. Michael Bay. Yeah, okay. I miss Transformers.
Actually, there can be an argument for Michael Bay because, like, while he doesn't make great written movies, he does make fucking amazing looking movies. Like,
he makes entertaining movies.
Any
He's not
movie-
making good films.
he's not making.
He's made a
good-
couple good films.
He's not making good films, but all of them are very much his style.
Well, yeah, that's any director.
But
Any director's
no,
gonna
but
have
I mean, it's like
he's
very
gonna
much
be
like
consistent.
what he does, and like he films in a way. He films them in a way where like, if you watch the trailer for one of them, you even if you know it's gonna be bullshit explosions and just like
Yeah.
pictures of women's ass
Fuck
and
Michael
the
Bay.
American flag, it's gonna be like something
After
that looks
thinking about it, I take back what I
amazing.
said. Good. Anyway, Tarantino is the best. Yeah, to me, Tarantino's like the top 3 are the top 3. There's not like a 1, 2, 3. It's like they're in the top. And for me, it's like Tarantino, Scorsese, Nolan. That's me though. Nolan probably doesn't deserve like best of all time top 3 yet. To me, he's best of all time top 3 for what I like.
Who
And
did Revenant?
The Revenant is how do you say his last name? Shit. It's not Villeneuve. Hold on.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
Revenant. That movie's 5 years old now, by the way.
Remember how like shook
Director
you
is,
were whenever like DiCaprio
Alejandro
was-
Gonzalez Inarritu. Inarritu. It's hard to say because it's like the A and the N have accents.
Nosferatu.
He's the same guy I believe that made Gravity.
Gravity's a really good movie.
It is a really good movie. Let me double check. He's won 4 Oscars. He has 120 wins for awards. He's won an Oscar for Carne Arena for best. Oh, that's a special achievement. He won for best directing for The Revenant. He won for Birdman, The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. Oh, and the other one was the honorary. Then he's been nominated. He was nominated for Best Picture for The Revenant, and he was nominated for Babel in 2006. So wait, no, I don't think it was Gravity then. What else has he done? Hold on, let me look. He, as a director, has 17 director credits. The Revenant, Birdman. Okay, and the rest I don't really know the rest of this. Okay, never mind. I forget who did Gravity then. Gravity sounds like it'd be really good on drugs. It's really good anyway. Leonardo and Denzel are the greatest actors ever. Sorry, maybe Tommy Hankey is third. I have Jackson at 3, but we have the same 2. LOL. His dialogue writing is insane. Yeah, it's bananas.
Nobody mentioned Spielberg. Spielberg's pretty good.
Spielberg's great. I feel like his shit's just too muddied with like average movies. He's done a ton of great movies, but like look at his best movies. Like what? Forrest Gump, Jaws, Forrest Gump, Jaws. What's the newer?
Super 8.
He didn't direct Super 8. That was J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
Titanic is not Steven Spielberg. Saving Private Ryan. Titanic was James Cameron. Yeah, there you go. Saving Private Ryan was a masterpiece.
Wacko's Wish.
I wouldn't say masterpiece. It's like an 8.9 out of 10. It's like pretty high up there. It's the I don't know what the hell is going on, but hell, I'm pretty entertained. Gravity? Nah. Gravity's pretty. It's not like super hard to follow. Anyway, we need to wrap. Creighton's giving me the we need to wrap.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a fucking legendary good movie. That's Jurassic Park 1 is one of those movies that I feel like will always go down as a movie that people don't look at the level it should be looked at, cuz it is a fucking really good movie. Like good film. Bye. Listen, I love you guys. We'll be here tomorrow night. Cloverfield is underrated. I agree. Schindler's List. Yeah, okay. We need to
Yeah, we'll reevaluate.
fucking remind me. We'll talk about this tomorrow night. We should have like a director/actor whole. No, you don't. What? Yes, we do. I love you. My favorite sequel is Schindler's Fist. Okay, well, on that note, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I hate you, Copenhagen. We love you guys, and good night.
I put it in the notes. Good